Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Matthews and I'm a certified life coach, and what I do is I help single women heal after the pain of adultery. Something that I've decided to do within my life is to take up this channel to help you ladies see that you can get through the pain of adultery. And today I'm going to just give you 3 things that I want you to think about. There's 3 questions that I really want you to ask yourself so that you can get on this journey of healing. I had already told you in my last video that what you have to do in order to heal from adultery is you have to rebuild your trust in yourself. Now, some people out there might be saying, well, how do I do that? Or what does she actually mean? Or really, is this even possible? Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, I'm living proof that it's definitely possible to build your trust back in yourself once you suffer at the hands of an adulterer. Now, first let me briefly tell you what happens to trust when you suffer from adultery. One thing that you have a tendency to do, or we, shall I say, have a tendency to do is blame ourselves for what happened. I'm not going to tell you that you should not do that at all. I will say, don't blame yourself to the point of that you take responsibility for the adulterer's actions, because that's a no-no. They made a decision. You happen to be suffering from the consequences to their actions. The other reason, though, that I said that there's a different part to that is sometimes some of the things that we do in our lives cause us to make bad decisions, or they cause us to lose trust in our ability to make a good decision. Just hold on with me here with this situation, because I need you to really think about this. Okay, so there's 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. Okay, 3 questions. And this is going to be pertaining to this whole situation with this adulterer. Your first question, ask yourself, why did I choose this man? Why did you choose that person? In the very beginning, if you've been with that person for 40 years, I want you to go back to your childhood and when you met them. What were you thinking? Were you thinking that, you know what? We could get together, have beautiful children together. We both can go to college and we can really make something, and we can be the next popular couple in America. You know, we're going to be the ones that's going to do everything. Our children are going to be athletic. Our children are going to go to the best schools. Were those the things that you were thinking about? Now I want to ask you, did you get those things? Did you get what you thought that you wanted when you first met the person? If you did, if you got the family that you wanted, the child or the children or the no children, and you guys were just a powerhouse couple. If that is what you wanted, then you need to understand that you got it. Okay, so you chose this person for A, B, and C reason, and you may in fact have accomplished those things with that person. What you didn't know, though, was that that person also had ideas of what they wanted. Theirs may have included you, somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. That's not what you signed up for. You signed up for what it was that you wanted. So trust yourself to make good decisions, because you actually made a decision and got what you actually wanted at the time. Okay? Think about that for a second. Let that marinate, because a lot of times when we go through horrible situations, we have a tendency to hold on to or to see everything about that person in a negative light. That's not going to help or benefit us in any kind of way. You can't do that. You have got to stop yourself, and you have to think about what it is that you really wanted. Write it down so that you can really take some time to look at it. Number 2, ask yourself, did I think that my morals and his morals were the same? Let's say that you did what I did. You got with someone that you wanted to be God-fearing because you wanted to be able to have a successful marriage and have a successful life, but they had other plans. Once again, but you got what you thought that you wanted. What does that mean? Well, you wanted someone to match your morals, okay? The person that matched your morals was you. It wasn't that other person. The choice at that particular time with that individual, you kind of started going over to the left a little bit, because we cannot put our desires and our feelings and our morals and what we want in our life for ourselves. We can't put that on another person. They have to want that. What did we do wrong in that section? Maybe we didn't give the relationship enough time. Something my mom used to always say is, what's done in the dark will come to the light, but you got to give it time to come to the light. So maybe we might have been in a hurry in the relationship. Maybe we wanted to be married or be with somebody or have somebody that into us that it caused us to lose sight of what our morals were, so we did not find out if they had the same morals. Just something to think about. Now, that's not a reason to be hard on yourself. It's just to give you something to think about. Because when we think about situations that we find ourselves in, it allows us to be able to build a path so as not to go down that same road again. Think about it. Just think about it. What I believe is what I believe. What you believe is what you believe. Now, I might believe that you're going to be a good friend to me, but you may not even know how to be a friend. That ain't my fault that you don't know how to be a friend. That's on you. But now if I get in a friendship with you and you behave in all these other type of ways that show me that you really don't know how to be a friend, now I can make a decision as to if I want you, whoever you may be, in my life any longer. It's the same exact way when you're dating someone. When you're getting to know somebody, that is your time to put them to the test. That's the time to turn the heat up so that all that stuff comes up to the top, so that you can really see and find out who they are. That, my dear, will help you to learn how to trust yourself again. Because just because someone else didn't appreciate you does not mean you are not trustworthy. Please get to know you better so that you can be okay. That's all a part of the healing process. Now, the third thing, ask yourself, did I allow my love for him to blind me from the man that he really was or is? Now, that's a deep one. Did I allow my love? See, once again, this is the thing that seems to have a problem or become a problem for so many of us. What we feel that we have, we think that the other person automatically has it too. You know how you might say, well, do you love me? Well, why? What is it about me that you love about me? I've never understood that question myself. Why would you ask somebody something like that? But anyway, that's another story. Okay, back to what I'm saying. So you need to find out, not so much as if the person loves you. Find out, do you love you? Find out a little bit about what's going on with you. Because if I love somebody and I take my love and I feel that I got enough love for the both of us to love me, then I might find myself married to the wrong person, because they don't have to show up because I'm showing up all the time for me. That's what a lot of women do today. And back in the day, a lot of women just didn't know no better. You know, Angela said it best, when you know better, you do better. They just didn't know no better. And so they got into these relationships, might have been because they was ready to get out the house, you know, and so forth, and then found themselves really falling in love with that person. So then the person that they really were, that they fell in love with, was someone that they wanted that other person to be, not necessarily who that person was. I want you to think about that, because see, these are the things that are going to help you to build trust within yourself again, is being able to answer these type of questions truthfully. Again, number one, ask yourself, why did I choose this man? Why did I choose this person? What in the world was I thinking? Number two, did I think that my morals and his morals were the same? Why did I even think that? did I even ask? And then if you did and he lied, then there you go again. See, now you are able to see a little bit clearer that now there's people out there that will literally lie because they can. It'll help you the next time around, to trust that gut feeling that we get when something just don't feel right and you can't put your finger on it. You'll know, nope, this one ain't working. Got to go from that. The third one, did I allow my love for him to blind me from the man that he was? Now that part, that's something else that I did. I thought that because I loved God so much and that I believed that the way that I was serving God was the way that anybody that would serve God would serve God. That's really what I thought at the time. But I learned differently. It's just not like that. Who I am has nothing to do with who he is. I gotta take the time to get to know that part. So you ladies out here that's watching this that haven't been through this, please ask yourself those 3 questions. You ladies out here that have been through it, please ask yourself those 3 questions. But then when you ask yourself those questions, really think about it, because your answers, they are going to help you see where you might need to build so that you can build trust in yourself again. I just wanted to share that with you ladies today because, that's what I'm here for. Just to tell it like it is. Tell the truth. That is what will help all of us. And please remember, you are what you think. Until next time.